to you through a new interface, Zoom, and so let us know if for some reason anything you can't hear us or whatever. You can go ahead and make some comments there on Twitch or the Dead Gentleman Facebook live stream. We can do that. So let us know how we're doing. But tonight we are playing Masters of the Universe. And
all right, very excited about this.
Yeah. And we're going to use the same system as we always do with the Faith Core or the Demon Hunters system. And yeah, so let's kind of go around the table and say who you are and what character you're playing. Jimmy, let's start off with you.
I'm Jimmy McMichael, and I am playing Cyclone, the heroic Cyclone warrior.
Heroic Cyclone warrior.
I'm Christian Doyle, and I'm playing Fisto.
Yes.
Yeah. Helen?
Sure. I'm Helen Ronzo, and I'm just going to pull this out here. I'm playing Bo.
Yeah. Heck yeah. And Aaron.
I'm Aaron Williams, and I am playing Ram Man, as you can tell from this helmet. Backup joke was this. But yeah, I hit stuff with my head.
That's right. All righty. So far, don't see any comments. So still not sure if this is working. I don't know if...
Nathan?
Yeah, I was gonna say Mechanic isn't super useful, or at least he feels not super useful most of the time. So this is
You're the right group for that.
So when we were when I changed it to gallery view, Nathan disappeared, and so I skipped over him. Sorry about that. Nathan, go ahead.
That's okay. Nathan Rockwood, and I am playing Mechanic, who was so named before Wind knocked him over, and he received a Mechanic.
That's right. I did a lot of research on Mechanic today, and he's a very boring guy.
Hey, no, well, he's plenty. He's a reconnaissance expert.
He is. He is.
And his son was brutally blown away by the same wind that injured his neck. So
that's right.
So
that's
do
right.
you and Cyclone not get along?
Got a beef with the wind.
You got a beef with the wind. You got a beef with Cyclone.
That's right.
It's okay. Yeah. Mechanic only has the second stupidest name in the group right now. So.
Stupid or genius, really?
I don't know.
That's right.
Only time will tell.
Yeah. So let's. I'm gonna kind of. Oh, great. Yeah, we're being hosted on Zoe as well. So.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so let us know. Make sure that, again, this is kind of a new interface for us. We wanted to do it because of the cool backgrounds that we can do. And yeah, so just wanted to make sure that you can hear all of us.
Yeah, background.
And yeah, technical things are working. I don't see any complaints so far, so we're going to continue on. Let's start off talking about how to play the game, because once we are playing the Demon Hunters, a Comedy of Terrors rule set, but we are playing He-Man instead of Demon Hunters. And one of the things that I have been kind of working on is thinking about how this system works best for a setting like He-Man, and ultimately it came down to that that the stunts have to be powerful, and they're kind of one-hit wonders. Everybody has their one major specialty, and so how do we make that feel really, really fun? And so that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to play that, and let me pull up a character sheet. Let's see here. Who was I gonna? Where'd that go? Bo, I'm just going to pick on you tonight because I had that up already.
Perfect.
All right. So this is a character sheet. It's upside down up here because if you printed this out in real life, you could actually fold the sheet and have it, you know, sort of pop up as a tent so it faces out. Yeah, that's what that's for.
I'm trying to figure that out all day.
So, the very nuts and bolts of Faith Core is that you're going to pick an approach. An approach is anything that you want to do in the game.
I don't think you're screen sharing.
Oh, I am, but you can't see it.
On StreamYard.
On
okay.
StreamYard, yeah. And so you're going to pick an approach and you're going to pick a discipline. So an approach is, again, anything that you, the way you want to approach what you want to do. Is it going to be quick? Is it going to be sneaky? That sort of thing. And then you're going to pick a discipline. In this case, you know, we've got archery, illusions and disguise, bardic knowledge. And for those who are familiar with Demon Hunters, you'll notice that the disciplines are not static. These are new. And what I'm using there is the rules for making NPC disciplines. So we're just going to play that to the characters as well, the players. And so these represent your abilities, your knowledge, and that sort of thing. So anything that you're going to do in the game, you're going to pick an approach, pick a discipline, roll them together, and add the result, and there you go. And so the other thing that, the 4 actions that you're going to use this for, because there's only 4 actions in the game. I'm holding my hand up like you can see me, and you can't. You're going to have attack or defend. In fact, I think I'm just going to share it this way because then everybody can see and I can see what I'm doing. There. Now we have people. Okay.
Where did I go?
Oh no!
Where'd Nathan go? Oh, he's down
I'm
here. I see. There's a little slide bar. Aha, got it.
He is determined to forget you.
We'll continue to lose you until there is nothing left.
That's right.
That sounds appropriate.
So there are 4 actions in the game: attack and defend. You know, that's about as self-explanatory as it can be. You know, someone's going to attack, the other person's going to defend. That's how that works. Overcome. So you're going to overcome an obstacle, you know, breaking down a door, convincing somebody to let you in, you know, trying to blow up a mountain, whatever you want to do in this game, as far as trying to overcome some kind of obstacle, jump over a cavern, that sort of thing. And then finally is create an advantage. And this is where you're essentially creating new aspects, new truths in the game. So if you wanted to set a bush on fire for some reason, and you were going to use that as an advantage later, you roll to create a bush on fire. So now we'd have a scene aspect called bush on fire, and it would have some dice on it. And the advantage of creating an advantage is to create free dice that you can use, because you also have faith dice. And faith dice are how you invoke these things over here. And these are called your aspects. So every character has 5 aspects. And the way that you can use these aspects in the game is to spend a faith die. And then you can add that D6 to your roll. Yeah, so if you wanted to, you know, flashily use your archery, and you want to tag your equipped with trick arrows, you're going to spend a faith die. You're going to add a D6 to your roll. So that's 2 die 12 plus D6. And you're going to roll it, and kablooey. You know, it's whatever the roll ends up being. You know, you could kind of flavor that as a whatever trick arrow you like it. Let's see here. Stunts are your powers, they apply in specific situations. I'm not going to really go into how those work because they're very different on each one. So, but players just pay attention to your stunts and know when they should be able to use them. Conditions are extra aspects that happen when you get hurt or when you lose a particular role. You might take a condition. And if all your condition boxes are filled up, then you're taken out. You have been defeated in one way or the other. The other thing that's not on this character sheet, the one thing is called demon dice. Last time I called them danger dice, but more and more working with Etheria and Eternia, there's a lot of demons there. So I'm going to return it and call it demon dice again. And so each player has 3 d6 of demon dice that they can use every single roll, every single round. They recharge, but if they spend a demon die, I get one in my pool. And so if I want to use any aspects on my characters, I have to spend a demon die in order to roll that. So I'm always going to be egging these people on to give me more demon dice. Yeah, let's see here. If you roll one thing that I did ask Cam, who was designing this, Cam Banks, was that I wanted to make failing fun. And so what he came up with is anytime that you roll a 1 on your approach or your discipline die, you can have the option to re-roll it. And if you do, I get a demon die. So that's kind of a trade-off. Or you can just choose to gain a faith die. It's still a 1, but you have another faith die to use later. I also still would get a demon die. And rolling 1s on faith die rolls, the d6s. If you roll a 1, they're not spent. You get to keep it. It's still a 1, but it's not spent. So, and that applies to the invocations that are the aspects out on the game board as well. Rolling 1s on demon dice are bad, and that's when I crank up the heat. So kind of think about a critical failure in that regard.
Well, a critical failure, sometimes also flavored with success.
That's right. That's right. You still succeed, but something bad happens. All right. Yeah. How'd I do? Did I forget anything?
So good. So good.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to stop screen sharing. And we're back.
Oh.
Hello,
Hey,
everyone. All right. Yes, like swallowing a blender. You don't want to swallow a blender like they did, like Chris Dubenthaler's character did. It's bad. It's bad for your health. All right.
To be fair, Chris Dubenthaler didn't want to swallow a blender. The rest of us really wanted his character to swallow a blender.
Oh, he was pretty game.
No one was sad about it.
No.
You found Doof's weakness.
Yeah.
Darren.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So you are summoned to Castle Grayskull. The sorceress, who is not pictured here, has summoned you to Castle Grayskull on a dire mission. She explains that that Skeletor has, let me see if I can do the voice. Skeletor has discovered the Genesis stone, and it's wonderful. I'm not going to do it. I can't get it.
It's really good. Keep going.
The answer is no.
I want to believe you were about to say Genesis device, and I was going to get really excited.
Let's see here. Skeletor has found the Genesis stone and has sent his minions to go and retrieve it. You must stop him. I would send He-Man, but He-Man has disappeared.
What?
We need the Genesis stone to... No, sorry. Let's take that back. Prince Adam has disappeared, and He-Man will be going to find him. he says she says Skeletor used
Did
the
the
diamond.
sorceress tell us all of that? Did she accidentally let something slip?
No.
Wait, no, actually.
Hold on for just a second.
Turns out all of eternity
You
assumer
remember
just go along
nothing.
with it.
That's right. The Genesis Stone may help us return Adam from wherever he is. The Skeletor has used the Diamond Ray of Disappearance, and as we know, that he could end up anywhere in any dimension or any time. We will need strong magic to be able to locate him. He-Man is going to use his power sword to try and locate him and go there.
I shake my head sadly at the end of my Mechanic. Poor Prince Adam.
Since you can move your neck, I find that offensive.
Seriously,
I
poor Prince. Okay, you know what? Never mind.
I have selected you as you provide Eternia's greatest chance, but also Etheria, because Bo has joined us, and we're very thankful for your arrival.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Sorry.
We will need you to go to the Jungle of Confusion. There you will make your way through the jungle to the Temple of Revelation, and therein lies the Genesis Stone. But you must hurry, because one of Skeletor's minions is already on the way, and she may have more company with her. There is a new there's a new player in town on Etheria, and she is trying to impress Skeletor and get in his good graces. So we know her only as Mamba, MAM-BA.
If I might ask, how did you acquire the spelling?
I was spying on Skeletor. He had to spell it out for his minions because they kept getting
Sorceress. It wrong. Of course, you can count on us. But
thank you, Fisto.
Please answer me just one question before we leave.
Anything.
And please be honest. Are we the B team?
You are our greatest
Man-at-Arms,
hope.
no Tila.
You are our greatest hope at this moment.
Right, but where are Man-at-Arms and Tila and even Stratos you think would even be around? Is that, I mean, Ram Man's here, but I mean, chances are he thought he was with the other group already.
It's okay, my friend. This is our chance to prove ourselves.
That's right, Mechanic. And Fisto, do not worry. You almost have the strength of He-Man.
Right. Unless I need to hold on to something, then I only have, half the strength of He-Man. Because, when I lost my hand saving He-Man, Man-at-Arms was kind enough to give me a giant metal fist that doesn't open. Oh, also, my name is Fisto.
Man-at-Arms does have a way with augmentations.
Was that before or after the hand got lost?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Oh, just after.
Was that a pre-existing nickname?
What were you before? What were you before?
Hando.
Cyclone remembers. I was Hando. Yeah, but you're not here to see my stupid backstory, so don't worry about that. We're going to prove ourselves, guys. I mean, we've got We got Ram Man for crying out loud. We'll be fine. He's like Prince Adam's best buddy. But we're not gonna die.
I can't even understand if my legs are springs or accordions. The canon is very, very vague on that.
Hey, you know what you are? You. You are you.
No matter where I go, there I am.
That's
And I
right.
love the hat.
Helmet.
Right.
Don't think it comes off.
Bo, was it?
Very worried about that.
Yes, Bo. We really believe in named predeterminations in this universe. I am an archer.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. I was hoping you didn't tie ribbon or something. Archery is great. We could use that. This is darn near a team. I like
Indeed.
this.
Very close. Very close.
No, we've got some heavy hitters here. You're a good archer, I assume.
The best, in fact, in all of Eternia.
Etheria.
All of Eternia. That's great.
Etheria.
We are.
Etheria.
Yeah. The
Oh, sorry.
sorcerer says Etheria.
Etheria, right? Etheria. That's where the prince's twin sister went, and then also She-Ra is there for some reason, right?
Yes, and they are very close. Super close.
You're that Bo.
I am that Bo.
Oh, the mustache. Okay, I thought you were one of Man-at-Arms' cousins or something. All right, this is.
Oh, now
this
we
is
recognize you.
Oh, this is cool. This is cool. All right. All right, this is going to sound rude. Mechaneck,
Yes,
what do
my
you
friend.
do?
I neck things, but not in a fun way.
Mm.
I answered this question, of course, by extending my neck so I can answer it from directly in front of you,
Oh,
despite being slightly farther away.
you don't have much of a concept of personal space, do you? That's great. That's fine. We can absolutely work with that.
Depth might be a little off too.
You know what I like about you? You are not Manny Faces.
It's one of my finest qualities.
Between you and me, I cannot stand that guy. All right. We don't have He-Man to back us up, guys. If we get captured, we're captured.
We'll
That is
send
indeed
men at
it.
arms after you.
But then we're gonna get captured.
I am not getting saved by Man-at-Arms again. You saw what happened last time.
And me.
What is it
He
with
do
man
that,
at
that
arms,
looks
by the
like
way?
his work.
Oh no, I fell over in a high wind, and I suppose I twisted it a little bit, and he thought the best way to fix it would be to entirely replace it with an extendable, magically enhanced neck.
If I were you, I wouldn't stick strictly to my origin story. I might try to sex that up a little bit.
What's sexier than a 29
Falling over
foot
in a high
long neck?
wind.
It was
Man at arms
very big wind.
did actually. Sorceress pipes up and says, "Actually, I did help in creation of your nanite neck. I had to
Well,
use
there you
some
go.
of my power to make sure that
Oh,
you
yeah,
didn't die."
It's a good job. We are real impressed by the neck.
I nod very bigly.
Like a bobblehead.
This is going to be fun. So, how are we getting to the jungle?
The sorceress explains that she has sky sleds that are in the top tower, and you can use those.
Excellent. I have Strider, of course, so I won't be needing one. My trusty mechanized steed, who you all remember. No? No one? Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah.
That's fine.
Well, oh shoot, what's the name of Bo's horse? Arrow. Bo has a horse named
Shut
Arrow.
the front door.
Hang on. Woo!
Most especially if Helen dresses up every time.
Wait a minute. That's not right.
A little over.
All right, I think we're back.
Oh,
I think we're
good.
back.
Oh, I see us. Yes, we are.
Okay.
Okay.
I blame
Sorry
our
about
theory
that,
in that
everybody.
connection.
You missed a lot behind the scenes with the Sorceress and Fisto lamenting about fisting.
Our crappy lot in life.
Yeah.
They're oddly on the nose names.
Yep.
That's right.
I guess we grabbed sky sleds after. By the way, can Mechanic do like kind of pull-ups, like he like extends his neck to the top of Castle Grayskull and then like bites down on the step and pulls his body up? Is that a thing?
That would be useful.
Is that like, can you use it as a mode of locomotion? Can you maybe put like a hook on your head a la trap jaw and like hook yourself into the ground and pull yourself off the head with like an anchor? You should think about ways to do this.
I tried that once, but Trapjaw issued a cease and desist order. That was his shtick. But
he would have been an awesome arch nemesis for you.
Mhm.
Well, in
Indeed.
the meantime, I help him out. I just kind of create a cyclone under his feet and lift him up into the top tower.
Oh no, the wind!
His neck flopping up.
No, if
I
I
think it's strangely refreshing.
you like using your neck as a string, you know, pull back, release.
As
Necapult.
a method of last resort. I'm willing to do anything to prove myself.
And I am willing to do anything to make a scene. So
Oh, Bo, like you hang out with She-Ra and all those dudes, right?
I do, yeah.
And you're the only dude, right?
It's tough, but it is my life. Yeah.
Nice. I
It's kind of the opposite situation around here. It's a little.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Wait. You're all dudes and no women?
Oh no, we've got Tila.
Sorceress raises her hand.
Oh yeah, like they let you out of the house.
I just, that's personal preference. Do not mess with sorceresses. Don't do it. You'll get in all kinds of trouble.
Thank you.
I mean, that's trouble worth getting into. Don't get me wrong, but she's also, the keeper of Castle Grayskull, and that's not a line we cross. We're the masters of the universe, not the.
Canonically, it is a line Fisto crossed.
There is a theory out there, or a storyline in one canon that was never fully released, where Fisto is Tila's natural father, and the sorceress is her natural mother.
All right.
Yeah,
That was actually hinted at in the series. I remember that bit.
That's something.
It's weird to think J. Michael Straczynski wrote for this show.
Yep.
The guy who did Babylon 5 did a lot of the things for this, and he did
Didn't he also write
Ghostbusters.
didn't he also write like the clone stuff for Spider-Man? So yeah, I can see it.
I'm not sure it was the clone. What did he write?
there's a lot
know it
of
was
writers that actually cut their teeth on Masters of the Universe.
Paul Dini worked on the mini comics.
Yeah. Okay, so you hop on some sky sleds, and
For yourself.
and our horses. Oh yeah, and you just
except for Cyclone, he's like, "I'll meet you there."
why is
Does
it
he know,
really the top?
does he know which way he's going?
All right, and
I clearly don't know where I'm headed.
Oh, all
No
right
one
with
does.
you. We're going to the jungle.
Of confusion.
Right.
Oh,
Which is-
sorry. No, I'm new in town, so
Took him a long time to name that place.
okay, so you arrive in a clearing in the jungle of confusion where gets thicker and thicker, and you can go no farther on the sky sleds. The technology in the sky sleds provides you with a general map of where you need to go.
It looks like an 80s computer readout with just a red dot.
Yeah.
There's a circular grid. There's always a circular grid. And a
Yep.
red dot.
And a red dot. That's right. All right. So before you see, let's see here.
Jungle.
Lots of trees and vegetation. So that's an aspect in the scene. Let's see here. What else we see? A shimmering fog.
Ooh.
Is setting in. Give me a couple others. What else do you picture in as sort of this entry point of the jungle of confusion?
Dissonant
Low-hanging
sounds.
vines.
Low
Mine's good.
hanging vines, dissonant sounds.
A
Yeah.
couple of cute but confusing animals.
Cute but confusing animals. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So these are aspects in the scene that, should you so desire, you could use them in whatever capacity you want. So if you were to create an advantage using them, you could put dice on them, or if you wanted to invoke them using one of your faith dice, those are things that are there for you. All right, so we have lots of trees and vegetation, a shimmering fog, and like a magically shimmering type fog.
Is it rolling and getting closer, or is it just sort of there, like a wall?
It's like it's kind of settled in through the trees. So if you as you see, there's a path, and you see that that it sort of permeates like in the tree line and hasn't quite settled down like head level yet.
Okay. Unless you're mechanic.
Right.
In which case, make it head level.
Keep your wits about you, everyone. This fog doesn't look natural.
The jungle of confusion is known for its magical and naturally confusing properties.
Well, I don't believe in superstitions.
Just
We
magic.
just talked to a sorceress.
I thought that was her name. That's not her name?
Her name is Fisto.
It always pays to be polite
Yes.
to magical beings, no matter what form they take. So I am going to pick a flower and offer it to the fog.
Okay. You pick a flower and offer it to the fog, and the flower changes color and grows slightly in different directions. And then a squirrel tail like forms on one side. And
I'm going to go out on a limb, say none of us want this to happen to us.
Absolutely not.
So I'm going to blow this fog the hell out of here.
Okay. All right.
Well, maybe we do. I've always considered myself the least interesting master of the universe.
Do you want to be a furry? Fisto furry.
All right.
Might get more screen time.
More cosplay, definitely.
Cyclone. Tell me how you're accomplishing this.
I am creating a giant funnel cloud to kind of just suck it all up into the outer atmosphere and just fuck it off out of the jungle.
All right. Sounds good.
Fuck you, thunder.
Yeah, so this is a flashy wind power. And is this an overcome or a?
Yeah, this is an over. It's an overcome.
Okay.
Some farmer somewhere is about to have a really bad day.
And I will toss in free flying force of nature.
All right.
17.
Yeah. Wait, where'd it go? There we go. Aha.
Hopefully up.
That is enough to blow the fog away in the immediate vicinity. You definitely don't see any as in your area as you are kind of looking to proceed. It looks clear. Good job.
All right. I cleared it up. Mechanic, you want to take a look around, see if we're alone out here?
Of course, my friend. I ratchet out my mechanic into the newly cleared airspace.
As soon
Okay.
as he
People
gets
think
out of
that's not
earshot,
impressive.
we should really give him something to do.
Cyclone, it's like each of us has a particular purpose somewhere in this jungle or on this mission. I mean, do you believe in fate? Because I don't, because we're the B team.
I don't
So-
believe in fate, friend, but I might write you a song about it later.
Oh, of course you're a singer.
I
That's
mean,
it.
my bow is half harp, so.
Oh, I thought it just had extra strings so you could fire more than one. I'm not an archer.
No, as it turns out, I am both a lover and a fighter, and we'll sing.
Wow. A lover and... Bo, you've got a legitimate racket. That's great.
It's all about the mustache, though. The girls go wild.
I have a pretty rockin' mustache. Full beard. What's Etheria like? Good weather? Good schools? Good schools?
Pretty
Snout
good.
spout. You know that snout spout moved there.
Everybody
Really?
who's not an insanely hot woman is about 3 foot high in purple, though. So
You know-
well, I mean, I'm not really looking for a relationship. I'm just saying
I'm
respect.
suddenly feeling very disturbed about my character's ancestry here.
Well, I do extend my neck, and I miss all this banter, of course,
Yeah.
because my head is so high up.
That's right.
But I rolled an 8, so I can see things nearby probably.
Yeah, you see the foliage. There, you can hear wildlife in the area. The disturbance hasn't caused anything too abnormal. As disturbance as in like the wind. Yeah, you just kind of see the remnants of the windstorm, as you would expect.
If I was to take a demon die to try and get a 10, would I possibly be able to entangle my neck horrifically in something and or spot some sign of the people?
Go for or.
See the squirrel tails on the trees?
Yeah. We'll hold that thought when
I
Mechanic
I think he rolled a
returns.
1.
Yeah.
There he is.
Not quite. I was
We're
like,
back.
there we go.
Yeah. So, you rolled a 2.
Oh,
So
All
I
right.
got the 10.
All right. You certainly did. Yeah. Name one thing that you find.
I feel like I should spot some signs of the confusing but cute wildlife being driven out of an area nearby by something ominous.
Okay. You see rustling trees in the distance. And there's a free die 6 on there.
My friends, my neck comes back down, but not by retracting, just by extending further. In a little
It's very serpentine human head mechanical.
and then it comes back
I'm
down.
suddenly thinking of some other talents this guy's got.
He literally could have just stayed at home and brought his head along, and we would never get lost.
I am an excellent use of the sorceress's very life force.
Wait, she spent her life force making your neck?
That's what Man-at-Arms says. It must have been a really bad neck injury.
Or she has some really specific plans.
Yeah.
I mean, it couldn't have been that bad. Your head's fine and your body's fine.
It did blow away my 10-year-old son, though. The wind was pretty strong.
It blew his neck right off. Everything in between was fine. Every other side of it.
You know what? I buy that. That's great.
And it did give me this stunt that I definitely hope to use sometime tonight, which is I can't be killed through decapitation. So
It's very specific as well.
indeed. But my friends, there is some disturbance in the foliage and/or force over there.
Well, let's go check it out in case it's someone in danger. Or more likely a trap to catch the B team so He-Man can come and save us. Let's go.
All right, you move farther in, and after about 10 minutes of walking, like they did in the cartoon, walking.
Mm-hmm.
Repeat animation.
Yeah. You hear a shrieking howl that only Fisto and Bo immediately recognize as Wolfbats.
Easy, Strider. Wolfbats.
Wolfbats.
That's
Wolfbats.
But why here? Why now?
Perhaps they're hungry. Or perhaps they're after something. Or perhaps someone. Or maybe they're not after anything. But maybe they are.
And let's see here. I'm going to
Where's
say.
David Attenborough when you need him?
What's that?
Where's David Attenborough when you need him?
Yeah. Okay. This swarm of wolf bats descends out of the trees, but something is amiss, and because not only is it bad enough that there's wolf bats coming for you and they look hungry, but they're shooting lasers at you.
Oh, I didn't know there was a laser wolf bat.
They are laser shooting wolf bats.
Half wolf, half bat, half laser.
That's right. So everyone's going to need to defend against a.
Laser light show.
That's right. Of screaming and lasers, and so 1 die 10. And I'm going to invoke pack hunters.
Uh-oh.
I got a 24.
oh wow.
So you all have to defend against a 24 as these
Jesus.
laser bats descend out in mass and attack you.
Okay.
So pick an
That's not
approach.
enough.
Pick a discipline.
Pretty disciplined.
Uh,
That's gonna be fighter.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I would like to, if I may, quickly shoot a trick arrow up above us that creates a web for them to fly into.
Okay, that sounds like a good defense.
Okay. And remind me with aspects, since I'm using a trick arrow, I'm adding a d6.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, I just rolled a 1 on a demon die.
Excellent. What is your total score?
15.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's not great. But
All
I'm
right.
not giving you any more demon dice.
How many did you give me?
1.
1? All right. And you rolled a 1 on it? That's
I
amazing.
sure did.
Wow.
So if I get this right, I can use my fighter discipline, which is D10, and forceful, just trying to throw my armor between me and the oncoming laser bats.
Yeah.
That work?
Your fighter is a D10?
Yeah.
Is
that wrong?
Are any of them D12s?
No.
None of
Crank
mine are
everything
either.
up 1.
Yeah, bump all your dice up 1 step.
Oh,
But-
I must have made that error on yours.
You mean just the top one goes up to 12, or?
They all go up.
Everything
1 step.
goes up a
If
step.
your max die is a D10, move everything up 1 die step.
okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Well, we are the B team.
Okay. So
I'm the second most powerful man in the universe, I'll have you know.
Cyclone, while we're just dealing with you, you have another you have a bat that is caught in your cyclone, and it keeps shooting at you.
Awesome.
And so it gets to attack you again because it won a lot. And so that's going to be 17.
Oof.
Jesus. Okay. And I defend against that?
Yeah.
Okay.
As it tries to shoot you in the face.
Let's see. I am going to deploy my Fujita disc to channel the power of my wind. Sorry, everybody else, because this isn't great for y'all. But I get 2 free invokes on my wind-based aspects here. But anything I do, everyone in the area has to also defend against.
Excellent.
great.
Mechaneck will not be traumatized at all.
Yeah. So, Fisto, it looks like you got an 11 there, which
Yeah,
is
I
pretty
did.
awful. So 11 minus 24 is math. It's 13. So that's 3 mild conditions, a moderate condition, and a mild. You could roll some demon die to lessen that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is what it is.
All right.
I got nailed by Wolfbats right at the beginning.
Yep.
Story of my life, man. It's the way it goes. What
Okay.
happens when you're Fisto?
So I was wondering if I could use the free invoke on the rustling undergrowth that I created to rustle my neck through the undergrowth and ambush the wolfbat I'm defending against and hurl it into Bo's web.
No, it's too far
Okay.
away to.
Gotcha.
Good try, though.
Fair enough. Then I will roll 24 using a faith die on my nearly limitless cyberneck to just bat aside a wolf bat with lasers.
You do a good job of that. Well done. Bo, how'd you turn out?
Not amazingly. We're at a 13.
Oh, ouch. Would you like to spend a demon die at all?
Oh, sure. Why
Yeah.
not? There's no way that can go poorly for me. All right. Oh, no. All
Did
right.
you roll a 1?
I
Did you roll a 1?
rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well,
That's
that's all
better.
right.
Would
But-
be worse.
It went from an 11 to a 9, so that's good. So that means 2 mild conditions or 1 moderate condition that you have to mark off.
Okay. You said 2 mild or 1 moderate?
Yep.
Okay.
So, Cyclone took a moderate already, called it laser blasted, and then the bat gets caught in him, so he starts just kind of spinning as fast as he can. I tagged heroic fist flinging tornado warrior and free flying force of nature, and so I'm just spinning as fast as I can. I got a 13 against your 17 though, so I'm gonna actually call it slightly nauseous.
Okay.
I spun so fast I made myself sick. That's just a mild.
Bo, what are you going to go with for your conditions? So these bats came at you. It's a condition. It's
Yeah, I'm going to go with 1 moderate, and I'm going to blame it all on Cyclone. It's hard to shoot arrows in that kind of wind.
yeah. All right.
Fair enough.
Blaming Cyclone. I love it. That works. All right, Fisto, what did you go with?
Well, clearly this needs my type. These are Wolfbats, as you
Yeah.
well know, which are half wolf, half bat, half laser.
Yeah.
And I know that Wolfbats, they attack by echolocation. So I'm going to take my mighty, because I am the wielder of the purple broadsword.
Yeah. Oh, before you get into your turn, what conditions did you take?
Oh, disheartened.
Disheartened. And that's a moderate.
Yeah.
Shouldn't that just say knows he's the B team?
Self-aware.
Self-aware. I feel like that's a severe condition.
It can get worse. The
Yeah.
condition can always get worse.
Yeah. All righty. Did I get everybody?
No, I got a 15.
Okay.
So how many?
That's 9. So that's either 2 milds or 1 moderate.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Since my armor's indestructible, how about wolf spit in my eyes? Would that
Yeah.
work?
Sure. Is that a real moderate though? Like you're just having trouble clearing that?
It's wolf bat spit. You know what's in that stuff?
Lasers.
Yeah.
Lasers are in that spit.
Full of lasers.
And like, try rubbing your eyes wearing that helmet.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
This is like having a splinter in your eye that
So-
you just
so-
can't quite pull out. Yeah.
You really can't because you can't get your fingers in there.
Yeah.
Little slit, big sausage fingers.
I mean, you can almost taste it. It's just
Yeah. And Mechanic, I forget what we had with you. Oh yeah, you beat it. Yeah, you got it.
I look around at the devastation wreaked by the wolf bats and my friends.
I can
And-
see it all perfectly.
the horror.
Oh no, my friends!
So Fisto, because you were hurt the worst, you get to go first.
Oh, yeah. I got pretty messed up there. This probably isn't going to work, but I figure since they have sensitive ears, I'm going to bang my purple broadsword very forcefully against my indestructible metal fist
Look at their sonar.
to create a sound that will disrupt their sonar.
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, that's great.
Because I can't punch them until they're grounded.
It is like trying to punch a swarm of mosquitoes, only slightly bigger.
Right. So, purple broadsword, which, he was gifted this magical purple broadsword years ago. It supposedly has magical powers. He's never seen what they do. He thinks it might just be purple. Not that it really matters because he's not left-handed and he can't wield it in his right hand. He just carries it around now in case he has to make sonic attacks by banging it against his huge metal fist. So he's like, all right, take this, I guess.
Excellent.
He makes like the worst one-liner of all time if he can manage it. And it's just so half-hearted. He's just like, fuck you, bats.
Yeah.
But he does hit it hard. All right, so what do I need to roll here?
Roll your approach, roll into discipline. Decide if you want to add anything to that, and add them together.
I'm gonna invoke the I'm gonna go ahead and invoke the big metal fist because I feel like it should be done.
Yeah, big ass metal fist. Why not?
Big ass metal fist. So because I get a +4 whenever I forcefully attack an opponent. But the first time I invoke it, I may outcome surge the result. What does that mean?
So that means whatever your result is, you can bump it up one step. So if it's a tie, you can bump it up to a success. If it's a success, you can bump it up to a success with style. If it's a failure, you can bump it up to a tie.
All right. That's cool.
Yeah.
First time I'm using it, this is going to be neat. Take that, Wolfbats. That's going to cost me 1 faith die.
Yeah.
To
invoke your fist. Yeah.
All right. So I add a faith die, which is D6.
It is.
How many faith dice do we have, by the way?
You start with 3. Okay. There are ways to get more. We'll get into that when it happens.
Come on, better than last time. Nope.
Those are good dice to roll, though.
Yeah, it is.
You need a dash instead of an equal sign.
Yeah, I saw that. Now
that's thinking positively. Equals 300.
Something's gonna happen now, right? No.
Nope, you gotta put the roll in there. Here, the suspense is killing everybody.
Yeah, I know.
That's the laser wolf bats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh. None of this is funny. These are bats. I guess there's no such thing as a 1d5. Fine. 9.
Ooh. Okay. So this is one of those situations where you roll the 1 on your approach die.
Yeah.
So you can choose to give me a faith die to re-roll that.
Demon.
Or excuse me, a demon die. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. Go for it. So just roll 1 die 12 then.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
There it is.
So that is a
9
20,
to a 20
total. Man, that's excellent.
Did I get it? It's 24. I get a +4 to it.
Oh, right. That's great. Okay. So they have to roll a defense against that. So they are going to be rolling their laser shooting wolf bat. And they're, I guess, defending with wow, they don't really have anything they can defend against with. So that's going to be a D6.
Point out the damn big ass bat ears.
Yeah, exactly. So 1 die 8. And that's an 11 on them. So that's a success with style. You don't have to, I will allow you to retain your action surge or outcome surge for the next time it's applicable. Because you can't increase beyond success with style.
Just invoke the sword instead of the fist. It's cool.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Whatever works. And so, yeah, you, let's see here. That's 24, 11, 13. Wow. You scare off more than half of them.
Wow.
In a single thwap.
Oh.
Way to fist the fisting. You fisted hard and you fisted well.
Not so BT now, are you?
Fisto, you choose
Henchman monsters, right?
Yeah. Fisto, you get to choose who goes next.
I'm gonna say Mechaneck.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what that thing can do.
Well, I am feeling like my goal right now must be to prove that I can be as useful as Fisto, who's almost as useful as He-Man. Because I'm just feeling like I rolled so lucky on that last one that I have to push as far as I can the other way this turn.
Sounds good.
So I am going to try and use my Mechaneck to maybe cyclone something, and I'll endure my fear of the wind / my trouble aspect of proving myself.
Okay.
To do this flashily, which is a terrible idea for this character. And let's see, because that's flashy is my D6. So we're gonna go flashy Cyberneck.
Okay.
And try to blow things away.
Okay. So if you're going to endure your
Stay in
aspect,
your lane.
yeah. if you're gonna endure your aspect, you roll those 2 dice. You only get the higher of the 2.
Yup.
And then you gain a faith die.
Alrighty. So 1d6 plus 1d12. And I get a 5.
You get a 5. All right. So they will defend against your silliness. By trying to bite your eyes.
Oh, Jesus.
Seems legit. Seems legit.
Oh, but they only got a 6, so they kind of just scratched your visor.
Hang on. Can you demon die that thing?
Can I demon die that? Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You can totally
All right.
demon die that.
So I'm gonna roll the 1d6 here, and it's gonna be a 1. It's gonna be 1 this time. Oh.
Hey.
No.
Oh, all right. Well, you do
You're
not get your eyes scratched out, and you actually whisk some of them away.
Totally missed out on becoming Mecha Specs, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
Nathan.
go. Yes. Sorry. Back.
Yeah. So describe to me what that looks like.
So the demon, the Wolfbat comes for my eyes with its lasers and teeth and claws, and I twitch my neck just enough to thwack it in the head. I don't manage to blow cyclonic winds anywhere. That's just not my thing. But I do manage to bat it tumbling off into the underbrush.
You actually managed to bat a few bats.
Oh, really?
Off the way. I mean, it's a lot there. So, yeah, well done. And you get a faith die. So good job. So
We're done.
this is the first time anyone has ever in my games used the endure action. And so what he did is he endured his trouble aspect. He's going to rely on his trouble aspect to be complicated in the game. It's making his life a little complicated in that situation. So when you do that, it's kind of a role-playing opportunity, and you roll your approach and your discipline, and you take the higher of the 2, and that is your result. You don't get to add them together. But when you do that, you gain a faith die for free. There's no demon die on my part.
Well, except for the fact that I also had to.
Well,
use
you
the
also
demon
gave me
die.
a demon die, yeah,
So
which is appreciated. All right. Mechadek, who goes next?
I think Ram Man should dive into the fray.
All right.
Okay.
And first, I hope.
Let's see here.
Mark
Well,
in the comments pointed out that what actually happened is he saw the wind and started flailing around and panicked and accidentally hit some bats.
That sounds legit. I accept that as canon.
Be a heroic warrior, for God's sake.
so are these things still flying?
Yeah, there's only a few left, but they still seem hell bent on eating your face.
Okay, because it says I can. Let's see, where is it? Da-da-da-da. It says I can move to any place in the air or any opponent in the area using my springy legs here.
Yep.
So doing that with fighter, and is there any real approach other than forceful? I guess other than other than
Not for Ram Man.
For
Yeah,
Ram
no
Man,
kidding.
not a lot.
Don't do it cleverly.
That's definitely not. Going camera. There we go. So let's see here. Oh, whoops, my minus. Well, and oh, you gotta be kidding me. Got a 10 out of that.
All right. Well,
So-
that's not terrible. They are fending against yeah, I guess we'll go with 2 of those. They beat you just by 1. Would you like to provide me a demon die?
Oh, sure, why not? How often will I get the chance?
Every round.
Every roll.
Well, eventually you'll get people yelling at me to not. So that's, 6.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. Well done. Okay. So you
I press buttons.
yeah. Well done.
I'm from the Gordon Freeman School of Engineering.
All right. Well, you Ram Man, knock out the rest of the bats.
All right.
And have done just a bang-up job. Just as some tentacles reach out.
Oh, I've seen this cartoon before.
Yeah. And they will...
This was not filmation.
No.
Although I might get to use my comic relief discipline here.
They will attack you, Ram Man.
Okay.
And this will be one die. So 2 of those. Let's move this over. Come on. Thank you. Go away. Man, my computer is slow right now. Okay, roll. You are attacked for a 13. Defend yourself, Ram Man.
Okay, so let's see here. I assume I have to use. Am I still just going to use the same discipline and approach? Or okay. So
Yeah.
let's see here.
Yep, approach plus discipline. However you like.
Okay. Let's see here. BU. I think that's right. Got 10.
Okay.
Yep.
Would you like to demon die that, or just take the consequence there?
Well, let's see these that's tentacles. What could possibly go wrong?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you are grabbed.
All right.
That is your mild condition. Is
Okay.
you are grabbed, and you will have to overcome that in order to not be grabbed.
Okay.
So Ram Man is grabbed. Very good. All right. Bo.
Okay, can you describe this again for me really quick, just so I sure.
Yeah, so Ram Man takes care of the last of the bats.
Last of the
And
bats,
he
uh-huh.
just jumps up and bashes them, and they fly. Yeah, they're gone. But in midair, this tentacle out of the undergrowth about the size of a boa constrictor, reaches out and wraps around Ram Man and grabs his leg and brings him down, and is holding on.
Okay. So I think what I would like to do, because I assume I'm going to overcome that and try to release him, is I am going to be all flashy about it,
Okay.
and pull a Robin Hood and try to knock an arrow on each of the strings of my harp/bow and shoot the tentacle with, I think it's, I don't know, 6, 7. That is my plan.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, so go ahead and give yourself a roll there.
All right, so I'm flashy, I'm archery, and aspect is best archer, I guess.
Sure.
All right. Okay. 24.
Whoa, okay.
Nice.
That's awesome. All right, well, I'm going to spend a couple of these demon dice that you've been
We knew it was going to happen eventually.
so generously giving me. I appreciate that. So what this tentacle is going to do is defend.
Using Ram Man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
12 and
Yeah, I can't believe someone wrote indestructible on a character sheet. That was probably a bad idea.
and it's going to invoke deceptively massive and tremor sense. It feels your action getting ready to happen.
Okay.
And
Graboid.
I get a 13. So you shoot the shit out of it. Describe to me what happens. Describe what that looks like to you.
Okay.
It's a success with style.
So we're going so incredibly flashy. I'm going to knock each arrow with a flourish. And then I'm going to strum my harp. Because I have to be my own my own underscore there, my own soundtrack. And I
call this attack the power chord.
Exactly.
I was thinking more that it would be that. I was thinking more be those little notes that make when the Filmation logo comes across the screen.
The rendition of "Hungry Like the Wolfbat."
Oh.
And I'm gonna say something incredibly stupid, like "Take that, slime boy," and it's just gonna it's gonna be amazing.
Around, fiend.
All right. All right, so let's see here. Let's see, 1 day 6, 1 day 6. And so you've basically shot it with arrows.
I think
yes.
probably.
That's right, and easily as a bonus here, Ramman, you are no longer grabbed, so you no longer have a grabbed condition. And Bo, you get a boost. So this is a temporary aspect that gives you a free dice 6 that goes away after you use it.
Okay.
It could be inspired. It could be, whatever it is. Yeah, you decide what that is for you, but it's an advantage that you have on your next roll.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
And Bo, you get to choose who goes next.
I think I'm the only one left.
I think you
Okay.
are.
Yeah.
I think
So
Being like, top that, Cyclone.
So I fire up the wind jets on my tech vest and aim into the forest on either side of this tentacle and generate whirlwinds, picking up all kinds of debris and stuff in the forest, and then slam them together around the body of the tentacle.
Nice.
So I am going to flashy wind powers. I'm tagging my tornado warrior and free flying force of nature with my invokes on those. I am going to use a faith die on the lots of trees and vegetation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use the arrowed condition to drive the arrows in even further into its mass.
Nice.
All right. 31.
Whoa.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna have a.
Also, all of you need to defend against 16.
Well, let's take care of that first while I roll my defense here.
I try to elevate my head out of the way.
That doesn't do anything for your
the
body.
only
though.
part made out of metal.
The body goes flying, but the head's fine.
Re-roll that 10, that 1.
Good call.
Okay. Apparently, I'm just defending all over the place this game.
Nice.
That's better.
So,
That'll get me there.
Okay. So those of you who do not make your roll, you either get battered about physically by the debris or you get blown away from the zone. Your choice.
What's it against again?
16.
Okay.
It's against 16. And help me out here. If we're defending against that, we can choose any way to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I chose comic relief and quick, and I still missed it by 2. Which I guess makes it funnier.
That makes it funny.
Yeah. That's right.
Perfect. Okay. Oh man.
Just kind of Scooby runs in place as the wind holds him in one spot.
Well, I was figuring this is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make that. I'm not.
Filmation probably is the cell
The bardic knowledge that hiding behind a tree.
in a windstorm.
it didn't work out well for me.
with a 24, is that like success with style, and maybe I can like use my neck to scoop one other person partially out of the way?
Sure. I like that. Yeah. Who do you choose?
Who's it gonna be?
Well, it's not the person making the wind. So,
I'm fine.
oh, you're fine. Okay. Then it's probably gonna be Bo, because that was an amazing trick shot, and we clearly need Bo to get through this.
Okay.
And Ramman's indestructible.
Yeah, I figure I'd do the half inside of a tree with the legs sticking out kind of gag. They surely have animated that before.
Yeah.
Save on the budget.
All right. Yep. Okay. There we go. All right. So up to you. You can take a condition, or you can just be pushed out of the zone if you failed. Which means that
I
when
ended up okay after the reroll, you just get a demon die out of it.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Is the encounter pretty much over, or does push out of zone mean we're out till the combat's done, or what?
No. It just means that you spend your action coming back into the fray.
Zone. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Digging your way out of the tree.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay. That's probably
All right.
fitting.
Cyclone, you're at the top, or you're at the end. Who goes next?
Let's toss it to Fisto.
Hey, Fisto. How many of these guys we got left?
Well, you
Who's
just
got
see
tentacle?
this writhing tentacles, and you're seeing more coming out of the underbrush.
But it's obviously connected to something much, much larger that we can't really see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my immense strength to create an advantage. So I'm going to grab these tentacles, or rather just one of the tentacles, because I can only hold one thing at a time. And I'm going to give that a good yank.
All right.
I'm going to give it the old heave ho Fisto.
Yeah.
Hopefully enough to, to really drag it out in the open.
Yeah, yeah.
And let's see if I've got a thing. I know I've got a power. There we go. Super strength. Because I'm nearly as strong as He-Man, I get an extra invoke whenever forcefully creating an advantage using my strength.
All right.
Which is what I'm doing.
Yes.
Too bad it's already a character named B-Man. Because he would fit with B-Team.
Well, there isn't one.
You mean Buzz Off?
You're thinking Buzz Off?
Yeah, well, that's true, yeah.
Yeah. Don't call him B-Man because he gets really pissed.
Yeah. He's a little sensitive about that.
There could be an evil version called D-Man.
All right. What'd you get, Fisto?
17.
Ooh. All right. Well, they're going to have to defend with an 11. So you get
Created advantage.
You created an advantage. What do you want to call that?
He has been unceremoniously dragged.
Drag. All right. And you normally get 2. You now get, because of your a stunt, you get 3 die 6 on that. Right? Because it's a success with style, so you would get 2. But because of your stunt, you get an extra one, right?
Get an extra invoke.
Yeah. So you get 3 die 6 on that sucker right now.
Nice.
I was away from my microphone, but to the Adrenids, B-Man is a horrific racial slur, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Do that. That's why you never call him that.
Yeah. That's right.
Buzz Off's a good guy.
All right.
That's it for me, right?
That is it for you. Who goes next?
I'm gonna hand it over to Ram Man.
Okay, Rami.
Now that I've drugged this thing out in the open, I've created an opening for Ram Man to do what Ram Man does.
Yeah.
Let
me describe this a little bit.
Tree. That would be extract myself from a tree.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's right. Yeah.
What are you talking? You can dive bomb from that tree.
Oh, you know what though, Ram Man?
What?
You have the ability, because of your springy legs, you can just jump right back in.
Okay.
So
death from above.
There we go.
Yeah. I'd allow that. I forgot about your springy legs.
I have a hard time doing that myself, but
It's still impossible, but he can get into and out of places like.
Yeah. So let me describe this a little bit. So what Fisto has done is he's really kind of uprooted this thing quite a bit. And you have now unraveled this huge bulbous Little Shop of Horrors like mouth that snaps shut and snapping, and all these massive python thick tentacles vines are reaching out and trying to devour you guys. But he's really exposed. His roots are showing. Its roots are showing. I don't mean to assign a gender to it. And so like
salon in ages.
Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely vulnerable, and yeah.
Well, I am the wielder of a massive battle axe, so if I invoke that as an aspect, then that adds an extra d6?
It does.
Or how does it work? Okay.
Yeah. But you also have arrowed again, crushed, and dragged that you could also add 3 dice 6 together for free.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it'd be plus 4 to 6, I guess.
Yep.
There we go. And let's see what this does. 38.
Well, yeah.
This sounds unsafe for family viewing. I'm using a bladed weapon. I guess it's not human, so as long as the blood stays green.
Yeah.
Well, we just cut to the next scene where we were walking away from.
That's right. And that's essentially what happens. You are flying through the air, and the next scene is you've gone through the jungle and have reached the opening of this. And Rami, you are covered in vegetable goo, but you have a very strong sense of accomplishment. And Fisto, you really teed that up. So, well done there.
Give myself a high five, but
yeah. All right. I am going to remove some of these scene aspects as we move on to the next. There is an opening that descends. There's a staircase that descends into the earth. The opening is lined with stone, and the staircase is stone as well. And there are torches on either side as you go down, and they are lit.
They're always lit.
Yeah.
No matter how long it's locked up, the torches will always light.
Mechanic, because of your rustling trees, I'm going to allow this information as I take your aspect away. You definitely notice that there are many footprints, and you're probably dealing with a couple of dozen humanoids. Yeah.
Gazing very closely at those footprints, I'm standing upright, but my head is way down low, switching goggle modes to differentiate. There are many foes here, my friends. We should be on our guard.
That's right.
I lean in to get a better look and just blow all the footprints away.
And I sigh. Slowly retract my neck.
That's right. All right. We're out of initiative. What would you like to do?
I guess we continue on to the Forest of Confusion. I guess.
No.
Weren't we already here?
Jungle Confusion?
I think so.
Yes.
Oh God, it's getting to you.
Yeah. Let me clear it up. You're at the Temple of Revealing. This is the entrance of the temple, and it descends into the earth. You are up against a mountain that sort of goes up, but this is like a stone archway with stairs that descend down into the mountain.
Wait a minute. A mountain that goes up
and down.
Yeah.
This is a place.
It is a location indeed.
That's right.
Down we go.
All right.
What would Cyclone have to roll to just make negative pressure and suck everything out?
Like he does in every room he walks into.
All right.
That came from a place of pain, Cyclone. I hope you know I don't mean that about you.
Everybody,
Really good guy.
make an overcome roll against a 15. However you like.
Any way we can let us know what we're overcoming.
So you are you're descending into the darkness, lightly lit by the torches, and the doorway opens up, or the archway down at the bottom, into a large room that is stone lined. You see a doorway on the far left that's actually recessed into the wall, and there are runes and mysterious glowing writing on the ceiling and on the walls. And there's also a series of there's like a big symbol on each wall that kind of looks like a bullseye.
Mechaneck is carefully using his spy craft, switching between goggle modes.
Okay.
And rolls a 16.
All right, Jimmy, you get a boost.
Excellent.
Um,
I forgot my character's name. Cyclone picks up a cloud of dust, kind of obscuring himself from these runes.
Yeah. Okay. Rami?
I was apparently leaning on that indestructible thing a little too heavily, thinking that whatever would happen would bounce off of me.
What's your roll
11
there?
11.
No, I got yours. Bo.
Oh, Bo, sorry.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Great. Is this something that I would potentially know something about already?
With your bardic knowledge, it might be.
That's right.
That's kind of what I'm. All right. I'm going. I'm gonna roll on clever bardic knowledge and has a story about that and hope that something comes up.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, cool. That is 15. Perfect.
That's just enough. Unfortunately, Rami is the one that is like, hey guys, what's everybody sort of gets into the room, and he clearly steps on a very obviously marked pressure plate.
Oh no.
Which slams a door shut behind you. And lava begins pouring down over the doorway. Rami, you're able to move out of the way before you take a shower in lava.
Oh, good.
And the doorway on the other side of the room also has a spout, like a opening that now lava gushes forward and covers the doorway on the other side of the room. The lava is now gathering around the edges of this, and we are having a escalating aspect. This is escalating lava, and so what's happening here is that right now there is a 1d6 on it for if there's any way you can utilize it, it's there. Okay. We're going to be entering into a action round that is called a cliffhanger. And so what it is you all have to make a overcome roll of some kind, or you can make another action if it is better for you. But basically, we have to have at least 3 successful overcome rolls in order to beat this room, in other words. And so, there is also in the center of the room a sort of like raised dais with a electronic panel on it. With some various keys and whatnot on there, but it's like reading a punch card computer. Really, it's ancient, yeah.
What needs to be done here?
So you all get 1 action, okay? You all have one action and you need to decide what you are going to do. Now, you don't have to all declare it at once, but we need at least a few people to go first. And so what we are seeing around this edge is that the lava, as it's coming down, is spurting as well. And so there's this hazard as it comes around that if you're too close, you might get lava spurted onto you. And then, of course, there's the lava falls on either side. That would be bad if you tried to go through them. And the rising lava is going to slowly take away your ground and make it very burny for you.
And the way forward is a curtain of lava, right?
Yeah. So clearly there's a mechanism that was triggered. There must be a mechanism to stop it from doing that. The edges, I will say, it does look like there's a trough. So it's clearly built for this, and it's built to have this removed. So what each of you needs to think about doing is deciding on your approach on how you're going to do this. The approach is going to be very important because some are going to be easier than others in how you're going to try and accomplish this. So you guys get to decide. There's no villain. There's no thing here. So you can decide who goes first and what you want to do, and kind of let that play out if you want, and make decisions after that if you like. But you need three victories to make it work.
I would like to direct a blast of wind to cool the lava at the top running down, blocking our way further into the temple, so that it solidifies the lava and kind of dams up the flow over the doorway.
Perfect. And which approach are you going to use doing that?
That's a clever, clever
Okay.
approach.
Sounds good. Yeah, go ahead and make your roll.
So, and I'm using one of my invokes on free flying force of nature. 18.
All right. That is enough. You get one victory on this, and the lava is hardening now and is slowed significantly. That is definitely working.
I think I can hopefully help set other people up by doing a create advantage here.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can do as much to stop lava flow or fist machinery as others in this room.
Is your neck lava proof?
Yeah.
I do not know, and I do not yet wish to find out. So what I think I'm going to do is, if it works, I want to extend my mechanical neck to look at the pedestal and contraption.
Okay. And there is glowing writing on the walls and the ceilings as well.
Then I will extend my head into the middle of the room and then carefully examine the cube that is the room.
Okay.
So it'll be 2d12, and then I'm going to use my aspect master spy.
Okay. And which approach are you choosing?
Approach is careful.
Okay.
I'm trying to do this while avoiding the lava as much as possible. I picture some pings of it maybe splashing off my neck and testing my invulnerability or lack thereof. Got a 14.
Okay.
Is that enough, or is that demon die would be necessary?
Well, because you're not making an overcome action, you're not scoring a victory for the team. Right. You're actually creating something else. So you need to use your judgment. You know that if it was a 10, that would be a success, but not a success with style. if
Oh,
it
okay.
was a
Then we definitely want a
15.
success with style here. I think.
Okay. Okay.
And demon dice, that's not a problem. Those don't
Sure.
cause issues. Come on, 1.
You shut your damn mouth.
Wow.
Why is it taking so long?
And of course, for some reason, this dice roll seems to lag.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
The
Oh.
tension is building.
What are we up?
There we
Oh,
go.
he got a 4.
There
Okay.
it is.
He got a 4. All right.
So every time I use a demon die, it does that. That's weird. Anyway, so
it's like
success
a
with
reality
style.
TV show. It's like, building on that last cliffhanger.
do I
Okay.
get to decide what I find, or do you?
So what I'm gonna tell you is that you succeed with style, and so you can choose to discover one thing with 2 invokes or 2 things with 1 invoke.
And then I have. Oh, I forgot this. Telescoping and night vision. I get +2 when carefully creating advantages based on my observations,
Okay,
and I get an extra free invoke, or I discover an additional one.
got
So
it.
is that
Okay,
like?
so you could discover up to 3. It's any combination of 3
Sure.
invocations. So
Then I think I want to discover the 3 places where it needs to be hit real hard.
okay,
Yeah,
nice.
Or just discover the off switch.
I overlook the off switch in favor of creating our own.
Got it. Well, the off switch would have needed an overcome roll, and that did not happen. But what did happen is that you discover that there are bullseyes in the room, but they are. So I'm going to say bullseyes. There's a 1d6 on there. There's one on each wall and even on the floor, and so that's a little strange. I don't know what's going on with Fisto over
What
there. But
is happening to Christian?
that
I just
is
sort of envision
frightening.
my head like going to look at each of those
Yeah.
bullseyes and going,
Yeah.
interesting.
How is
This
your
You have
hand
to
reaching
move
your
your
hands?
head back each time to scratch your
Yes.
chin.
Yep. The writing describes a code that clearly needs to be punched into the panel.
Punched, you say?
Emphasis on punched.
Yeah. And let's see. And the third one is there is a mechanism in the
Feeling.
how do we describe this? You discover the mechanism in the trap. 1d6. I don't know what else to call it, but you see that if someone was familiar with how to disable traps, you can point out those things, and you do, and so someone could do something with that. So that is
And
3 new aspects on the board, and they have 3 invokes on each of them. So good job. So that is your action. Who wants to go next? You don't have to choose. Who wants to go next?
I tried something.
All right.
There's a mechanism in the trap.
Yeah.
What do we know? What kind of mechanism it is?
A breakable one.
Very possible that it's breakable. Something had to have moved out of the way for the lava to start flowing, right? So something would have to move back in order to make it to stop.
So I have already begun moving. Like I was moving towards this panel with clear intentions in my eyes to punch the shit out of it. But seeing the lava get closer and closer has given me a different idea. What this room really needs is a drain plug. Now I understand that there's, in these channels, they're going to be coming toward us. So I'm going to punch down through the lava with my indestructible big ass fist.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going to create an open drainway that'll go to the floor and or well below.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good. So this is going to be an overcome roll that you gauge. You're looking at the stone and where you're going to like try and drive this drain down, and you notice your eyes can tell it's going to be thick. And so you're really going to have to hit it hard.
I'm going to be very forceful then.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it everything I got. Luckily, what with being Fisto and all, it does come with a couple of advantages. And I get to, a +4 when I forcefully overcome an obstacle using my metal fist.
Yes, you do.
So I'm going to definitely use that. I'm invoking my large iron right fist aspect and I'm going to +4 on that. And what else am I should probably throw some demon dice at this or something, huh? You don't have to choose that now. There's also escalating lava. So is there a way you can, the lava's... Since I'm dipping my hand in the lava first to get it hot enough, so...
Okay, all right.
Can I use the lava that way?
You can use the D6 for that, yeah. Try and melt the stone as you do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for then.
Okay.
Let's see. $26.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
That is actually a success with style. So great job with that. You get a boost. So
it comes out to 30 with the +4.
Oh, a plus. Whoa. Okay.
Nice.
That is even better.
The villain is directly under the room.
Yeah.
All of the lava falls
I just hear Skeletor screaming.
What the hell?
I did not order this hot shower. All right. So, let's see here. Okay. So describe to me what this looks like. Like you've driven and you punch through. You actually do punch through quite well, and there's a drop underneath.
Oh, excellent. As soon as I punch through, I try and pull up as much as I can, as quickly as I can, because although my fist may be completely indestructible, anything above that is still just arm. And I've already had what can be called a bad experience. So I yanked that sucker up as hard as I can, having, just pushed my fist, at terminal velocity down into the molten lava and through the rock beneath. They come out and there's a big chunk of molten rock just still stuck to it that I'm going to maybe use as a weapon later.
Fantastic.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's great. You get 2 free invokes on that.
Okay, I'll take them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so you score a victory.
Can I call it Fisto?
Sure. Yeah. So you've scored a victory. You only need one more to shut this thing down.
Okay. Well, unless somebody has something that they feel like is a dead ringer, I would like to be a flashy son of a bitch with my bardic knowledge, and run along Extendo neck here's neck to get to the platform.
Yeah,
all right.
Did.
And oh no, mustache gone.
Your mustache got burned off.
Sorry, let me amend. I would like to Naruto run along his neck to get to the panel, and I see the targets on the walls, but I think what I am actually going to no, I lied.
Poor Mechanic. Hoping for the heck he ends up with footprints.
I was gonna try to use bardic knowledge to be like, there was a nursery rhyme about this, and I'm pretty sure if I press these things. But let's face it, my archery is so much better.
Well, it's not gonna resist a bullseye.
No.
Not good at that. Not good at that. I imagine there's probably an order that those things are supposed to be hit in. But you know, I gotta follow my instincts.
Go for it.
Just to hit them at the whatever my heart is feeling. And
all at the same time.
All at the same time. And since I got the 3d6 from that last success, I'm gonna be real cocky about it.
Nice.
So here we go. Ting, 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 ting. Oh no.
What'd you get?
All of that. A 9 and 3 2s. But it's a 15.
Aha. Okay. You shoot your arrows into the bullseye. Maybe a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
And through some of the other bullseyes, they come back at you.
Oh, no!
Defend against a 15.
And then I go, oh no, and my eyes bug out.
Popping out of your head, popping out of your body.
So am I going to have to roll to defend myself now?
You are. Yes.
Against your own attack.
Yep. Roll to defend against a 15.
Careful, I hear you're the best archer in Etheria.
Now let's see if I
How many other archers are there in Etheria?
I think there's just the one.
Let's see if you're the best arrow dodger in Etheria.
The only other dude that they hung out with was a pirate.
Oh wait. I got it back. For combination of a bow and heart, bow gets a +2 when flashily overcoming. Oh no, I wasn't using music. Damn it.
Yeah.
How's this being cool?
It's
All right. Screaming count as music?
On my pride, no. Great.
Heavy metal not big in Etheria.
Not huge.
The costumes would be way cooler.
Yeah. Oh wow! Now I want to see a Gwar themed He-Man. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be terrific. What do you think I can trick the arrows by creating an illusion that I am a foot to my left?
Or you could like trick your arrows and they're like pillows, so they don't hurt as much.
I do like that, and that seems very on brand for. Or
like soft flowers.
I like
you
that.
accidentally, yeah, you fired your romance arrows.
My romance arrows, pew pew.
We're invoking the censors. We can't show this.
I'm going to change them to water.
All right.
Illusions in disguise. I'm going to do that quickly. And talented illusionist. So all right, so that's 2 10s and a 6, and I'm rolling against a 15.
Yep.
Oh, friends, I'm not gonna make that. That's a 13.
Okay. Would you like to spend a demon die on
I
that?
sure would. All right.
Is that a 1?
Yep, that's the one.
Excellent.
For who?
Choose one of your friends that has to defend against your arrow.
Oh, come on. She's standing on my neck. Like,
All right.
Also, I caused it. I mean,
Mechanic?
it
Neck and
has
neck?
to be me.
Yeah.
It has to be
I'm
me.
so sorry, but fortunately, your head and neck are made of metals,
Yeah.
and you
All
can't
right.
be decapitated. So
No. I can't die from being decapitated. I can definitely be decapitated, apparently.
oh,
Important difference. And let's see if that matters right now.
it's important. All right, yeah, it's all on you, bro.
Sure. So my
So, Bo, real quick, Bo, you do take 1 arrow.
Okay.
So that's 1 condition.
Okay.
And then Mechanic.
yeah. I'm gonna roll quickly because I don't think careful can possibly be applied to this situation.
Sure.
This is not careful. So it's not my best die. It's a D8. But my neck is nice at a D12. And I'm just gonna go with that because I feel like invoking stuff right now. It's not on. I don't have the presence of mind for that.
Got it. All right. So that's a 13. That's not a 15. So you can take a condition or do a demon die.
I'm gonna go with I think mild condition, temporarily decapitated.
Woohoo!
That sounds a bit
That's
more
not
than mild.
I said I was gonna get this in here some. Okay.
Yeah.
How,
You have an
how
arrow
about-
sticking out of your head or out of your
How
neck.
about yeah, I've got an arrow.
All the way.
So,
It's
this
pain
is
in the
good.
neck.
This is
Pain in the
good.
neck.
You can't retract your neck and past that point
The
unless
arrow,
you can
yeah.
remove that arrow.
I like it.
Good.
I will take that.
All right. That sounds good. Okay. Yep. Well, I
You
think
can't
that
retract your head for more than 4 hours. You should see a doctor.
that's right.
if your neck stays extended for more than 5 hours.
All right, Rami, you're
Yeah.
the last
How much
line
worse-
of defense.
Yeah, good. Since I caused it in the first place, that's a great thing. So, what exactly are we looking at here? We've had 2 successes, and did the bullseyes being hit at all do anything?
No, it pretty much just
Those are apparently portals.
yeah.
Okay.
They're portals.
Okay, so is pretty much smashing the console the only thing left anyone can think of, or
Smashing the console.
You can make us an exit.
There's
that's true. I can
that.
try. Now that if I try and make it, is the lava on the far side going in cold enough to be smashed apart, or would that make just loosen it up and let more in?
It doesn't. It would be tough one way or the other, and you probably will get burned. But you have been given a code to punch in.
We do have a code. Okay.
And so there's a D6 on there that you can use on the thing. I know it's not your strong point, but you could press buttons.
Would it be funny if I got it right?
Sure.
Because that's comic relief.
Yeah.
So let's see here. I'd have to roll.
Yeah, shit. You just said that. Right.
You tend to be hilarious. Let's see here. And plus D6.
So what is your approach that you're using?
Let's see here. Well, I'm not going to pretend to be clever since that's a D4.
Forceful.
Huh? Forceful? Sure. Punching everyone home with a big, meaty finger.
Okay.
The secret is to push the button super hard.
I call him Little Ramy. Oh, you got to be kidding me. 13? Okay, we're going to have to burn a demon die on that, I think. Or we're all dead.
I don't want to be all dead.
Oh, I got a 5. So put it over 15.
That's an 18.
Yep.
Do you want to burn another one?
I thought I'd get a 15 to get a success.
Nope.
He did not tell you what you need.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, that sucks.
He would
Okay.
love to.
Would
How
you
many,
like?
how many does it get for you, huh?
Would you like to burn one more demon die?
Yeah.
Just
And got a 6.
okay. That is enough.
That better be it.
You hilariously
Hilariously.
smashed the dais with
So-
somehow the right combination of things. The lava stops, hardens, and everything quits. And now you have access to the recessed door, which is slightly open.
Slightly open, recessed.
Who designed this place? Single-use traps. This makes sense.
All right. Well, you proceed through the door and into another room with more lava. In each
And the doors slam shut.
Yeah.
John didn't plan much on this episode.
No.
How many heroes would die if the villain just kept using the same thing over and over again? Because eventually they'll kill him.
Yeah. So what you see is, again, another large square type room. You are coming forward on a sort of a platform or bridge. There is a center circular area, and then you see the legacy or the Genesis stone hovering in midair over this this section, almost kind of like a very small dark crystal. So underneath this thing is a open chasm that goes down into the lava. So it seems to be just sort of suspended there above that. Now, you're coming on one side. From the corners, they come in as well. And then on the direct opposite side, continues the bridge, but up a stairs and to a glowing portal/doorway. The other sides seem to lead to other corridors. So there are essentially 6 ways in and out of this room.
And
Is that clear? Mm-hmm. So one you're coming in, one directly across you, and then one on each corner. They all meet in the center in this kind of platform. In the center is a chasm that leads to lava. And then on either side of these walkways is a drop to lava.
Great.
Yeah. And on these corridors, on the others, there is a bunch of like 5 foot tall serpentine type creatures carrying like chains and whips, and they're in this like shiny black armor. And there is a clearly female snake type person that is right at the Genesis stone. And towards the top of the where the portal is, you see Scareglow. This sort of glowing skeletal type creature that is the ghost for Skeletor. And next to him is Trapjaw.
The Horde.
Well. If it isn't you guys, Trapjaw and other guy. Does anybody know who that is?
Ghost Rider, I think. No.
I thought it was Ghost Rider too.
So
I would like to wind whip the Genesis stone away from Mamba.
Okay, sounds good. Let's establish a couple of things here. So, pits of lava. Let's see here. Cool. Walkways with no railing.
Ocean nightmare.
Star Wars built this place.
Yeah. Let's see here.
You're pretty typical evil lair, right?
Yeah.
Evil doesn't adhere to OSHA regulations.
And their employees aren't part of the union. I mean,
kind of expendable.
Random stairs built into the walls all around, and these snake people are mounted on them as well, or kind of standing there.
So does Bo have a stunt for magically regrowing his mustache?
The whole thing is an illusion.
Nice.
It could be a familiar.
Wait. I think I was if I didn't attempt.
Familiar. Is it the riding kind of mustache, or is it the mustache?
Ooh.
I mean, I was just going to say if I did not use bardic knowledge / the power of my illusionary mustache to roll to seduce Mamba, I don't even know who I am.
That's right. And Mamba is pretty hot, and she has like spots like a mamba, a snake has, and they are flattering, shall we say. And
they probably look like targets, which means I want to hit that.
Yeah. And it, through one side of her face is covered in this spot. She's got a spot like on one side. So it looks like she's wearing a mask, but it's just part of her face. And then she's armed with a sword. On her fingertip, there's like magic glowing at the ends of her fingertips as she's pulling the Genesis stone towards her by magic. And I think that's pretty good. Bo, you seem kind of eager to go, so let's have you go first.
Great.
Now, before you go, because we haven't gotten into this yet, this is going to be a combat round, obviously. And so you all will decide who goes next, but you also have to include the bad guys. Because if they go last, they will choose themselves to go first the next round. So they will essentially get to go twice in a row.
Oh, the bastards.
Okay. Cool.
Let Scareglow go first. On his best day, his power is glowing in the dark.
I mean, sure, why not? Oh no. All right. No, I'm just too jazzed on this. I'm going to attempt to create an advantage by seducing Mamba.
Yeah.
With
I love this.
My beautiful song. I'm going to sing about her incredible spots and how they have put a bullseye on my heart.
Oh, very nice.
Slithered into your heart.
Oh yeah, she slithered into my heart. Her love has shot straight and true. Yep, that's it. That's what's happening.
All right.
So aspect is, I guess I must follow my instinct. I guess. I'm gonna be hella flashy about it, and bardic knowledge. All right, but we are using the combo bow harp. Oh shit! That fell on my bed and not my table, so that was all right. Yeah, that yeah, on all three of those dice altogether, we managed to roll a 9.
Wow.
Not as smooth as he thinks he is.
Not nearly as smooth as he thinks he is. I guess I get a +2 because I was trying something, so it's an 11.
Okay. Did you roll a 1 on anything?
I did not.
Oh, that's even worse in some ways. Okay, well, she is going to carefully defend against your wiles.
Watch out, world. I got wiles. Wiles for days.
And she rolls an 8.
What?
It's been a long time for Mamba.
She is hard up.
Achilles 10.
Mamba hasn't had anyone come on to her in eons, and so this is new for her.
What are you doing?
And yeah, so like she just stops what she's doing and looks at you, and so I don't know what you want to call this advantage, but
Snake Charmer.
Snake Charmer.
Nice.
And there it is.
Indeed.
Okay, so that's 1d6 on there. Do you get any extra on that?
If I throw a D6 on it?
No.
No, your stunt.
What does your stunt say specifically?
Oh, I'm sorry. +2. Or sorry, a combination of bow and harp bow gets a +2. He also gets a +4 when forcefully depending. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, let me see here. Come on.
Sorry.
Yep. And
Although there's living on the edge, which is pretty good too.
yeah, you may not want to use that just yet, but it might be coming. Okay.
How much longer of this game do we have?
45 minutes. So.
Okay, perfect.
Exactly. This is when the heat gets turned on. All right. So you've charmed this snake for a 1d6 free invoke.
Okay.
Who would you like to go next?
I mean, since she's stunned, perhaps Mamba.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I used my wiles. Maybe she's on our side now.
Maybe she just wants to do that.
Oh no!
Whoa!
That was bad.
Okay.
She'll just hate someone else more.
Yeah. Oh shoot! I did not give her a stunt. What the heck am I doing? There we are. Okay, well, she is, gosh, let's see. What is she going to do? I was not expecting her to be seduced.
Oh. How long have you been gaming?
Well,
Thank you.
still.
I mean, last time I watched you on this thing, you had So last time I watched you on this, you had Cats the Musical going on. I mean, how can you?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. And
Dupe is no longer allowed to create characters unsupervised.
yes. I think I'm just gonna waste her turn. I don't think she knows what to do. She is like, oh,
You really think I'm pretty?
Flustered?
It's like young Frank.
Too cold-blooded.
She wants to go next.
yeah.
Probably that scene in Young Frankenstein where, hey, handsome.
Don't worry, my dick is an illusion too. So.
All right. Well, she's going to pass it to Trapjaw, who doesn't give one rip about any of that. And
He hasn't seen the mustache.
yeah, but he sees Mechanic.
Mechanic sitting there going, kushink, 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 trying to retract his neck.
And he pulls out a gun and right up here and shoots it, and it shoots a line through the little hoop on his head, and it attaches to the back and attaches down, and he zip line downs to you and attacks you with a fly swatter for an arm. And yeah.
Who does he think he is? Green Lantern?
So he's going to forcefully use his weapon. And I will just invoke Evil Cyborg or Armed for Combat. And I get an 11.
Alrighty. So I see this coming, right? I see him zip lining down towards me.
Yeah.
All right. So I still can't get my neck back in, but perhaps I can take advantage of this situation to at least avoid being fly swatted. And so I'm going to, I think, go for clever and trained as a soldier. I'll invoke that aspect. So clever and cyberneck. And I'm going to try and I'm trying to ram it back in, and I'm just going to go the other direction and try to essentially do what we were talking about with Bo earlier. It's like, woof,
got it.
Pop him back up his zip line before he can get off.
Got it. Okay.
All right, so 1d10 plus 1d6. That's the third freaking 24.
This is great. He gets about excuse me. This is really funny. He gets about, I don't know, 2/3 of the way there, and you're like, oh no, you're not. And you raise up with your teeth and grab the zip line and raise it up, and
Yes.
he zip lines right back where he started.
That is perfect.
You get a boost.
Boost, my neck was useful.
All right. Scareglow turns to Trapjaw and
As he lands right next to him again.
Yeah.
It's like zoom.
looks at him, shakes his head. Scareglow floats into the middle of the room and emits his glow and goes, "Ah!" And attacks everyone in the room. Every single person in the room. Doing flashy fearomancing.
Would this be considered a ranged attack?
Yes.
All right.
And he will invoke. Spend some of these demon dice here. Oh, I used 2 of those last time. Or no, just 1. Excuse me. But I'm going to use 2 of them now. Unearthly Glow and Revel in Terror.
I slightly regret writing this character.
I did modify it a bit, FYI.
Scary.
All right, where am I? Plus 2d6. Okay. 19. Everyone has to defend against a 19.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Okay.
As it's not an attack, actually, it's an advantage that he's created that is meant to paralyze you, that you have to overcome in order to make an action.
I'm re-rolling a die.
Okay.
Invoking an aspect costs a fate die, or a faith die, right?
Yes.
Hmm,
Unless you're using a free invoke that's already on the table somewhere.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Not listening to me, roll a die.
Is this something that's scary because we see it?
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
14, that's closer. And have a demon die.
Okay.
I got a 12. Hopeless.
Okay.
And that was
Son of
with
a
a face
bitch.
die.
That's a 1 on a demon die.
Excellent.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm going to use my confidence that I just earned, that boost. Still a 12.
What does rolling a 1 get you? Other than Bupkis?
Screwed.
Did you? So, Aaron, did you roll a demon die and get a 1?
No, I didn't roll demon. I didn't roll the demon die. I just rolled the. I burned a faith die and it didn't do any good.
Okay. So if you roll a 1 on the faith die, you get to keep it,
Right.
but it's still a 1. If you roll a 1 on your approach or discipline, you can give me a faith die and re-roll it.
Demon.
Or maybe a demon die and you can re-roll it.
Oh, okay. Sure, why not? It's a D10.
Okay.
So take a demon die and that gives me a 10 instead. So where's my roll up for? So it'd be a 21 instead.
That is enough. Okay.
And a faith die can just straight up re-roll any approach or discipline?
No, it's specifically the one you rolled a 1 on.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm just going to take my 12.
Okay.
What if you roll a 1 on a free aspect?
It's still a 1, and it is not spent. It stays there.
All right. Do you still get a demon die?
No.
Okay, great. So 22.
Very good. That is enough. 23? Yep. Nice. So let's see here. And then, I have to roll for those guys. Roll 1.
Actually, is it possible for Mechanic to outcome surge a failure to a success? Is that how that works?
There's a tie.
Oh, it has to be a tie.
Well, no, yeah, it goes failure to a tie. It goes up 1 step.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, and Mamba, boy, okay. Wow, Scareglow is a little too effective. I'm gonna have to think about that. About half of the Serpentine people are scared shitless, and they like back up against the wall and just cower. Let's see here. Jimmy.
So that team has their own cyclone then.
Yeah. Cyclone. Now you ultimately won. Did you
got
get
a 15? No,
a 15?
it didn't
Okay.
even get me all the way there.
Didn't even get there. Okay, so this is even better for me. All right. Let's see here. Where did I put that? Hazard. There we go. Yeah. You fall into the lava.
The hell I do? I can fly.
And you take 18 hits.
I mean, for real though, I can fly.
I know, but you didn't. So you were startled and fell. And
All right.
maybe you are flying. You're not in the lava, but you got burned enough. And anyway, you take heat damage.
Try and fall feet first. That way, like none of the useful parts.
Yeah.
This is really the top half of you that's any good.
Okay. Well, that's going to be the room. So, Fisto, you go next.
My goodness. That lava is not very forgiving in the it's bad stuff. All right, well, I need to do something heroic now in order to help save these people. Otherwise, we're all going to end up captured. At least that's what I thought. Now it looks like we might end up burned to a crisp. Good. What is the ceiling of this place like? Is it just big and cavernous?
It is worked stone. And again, there are basically the whole room, though, is lit by the glowing lava.
Excellent. All right, well, now that Trapjaw and the gang is all the way back on the other side, I'm going to do the only thing I can do, and I need backup with me. So I'm going to grab the arrow that is sticking out of Mechanek's neck, and I'm going to use that to just leap out over and like basically swing on the Mechanek. One-armed, right into Trapjaw, fist first.
Yeah. I would allow you to, if you wanted to spend a faith die on Mechanek's neck.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can do that. That's still within my budget. So in addition to Mechanek's neck, I'm gonna not.
Or if it's easier, you had a boost, didn't you? That carried over from the last scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what does that do?
You have like the big glowing fist thing.
Lava rock.
The lava rock. Yeah. You could transfer one of those if you wanted to Mechanek's neck or whatnot. Yeah. Anyway,
Or use both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go use both.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
I want to hit him like a wrecking ball.
All
Break
right.
that friggin' jaw.
I feel like I'm being more flashy than forceful, and I feel I should be honest about that as well.
I think that's fair.
Let's see. All right, here goes. Whew, not great. 16
Yeah. Okay.
with everything. That's a terrible roll.
Well,
He still has to defend, I guess.
he does, and you still have demon dice once you know the result, if you want. Well, let's see here. So this is against Trapjaw. He is going to be not careful, and not clever. Quick, sure. Quick. D 1.8. And he's going to invoke can bite through anything. An attempt to defend by biting your hand.
Indestructible fist.
Yeah.
We finally got the classic immovable object meets.
That's right. All right.
And the unbiteable object meets the what?
Yeah.
Unbreakable jaw.
Oh, we've got a hinge. It'll break.
All right. So he gets a 19.
Oy vey. I guess
Yeah.
the demon is in order, huh?
Yep.
It's up to you.
He does have a
The good
mouthful
one
of hot. He has a mouthful of hot lava rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't want him to. Yeah, I would like to win this. So I'm only off by 3, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give him 2.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. You gave me two demon dice. That's great.
Yep.
Thank you. Perfect. Well,
26.
you break his jaw off.
Ooh.
His jaw goes flying across the room.
Yikes.
This is some RoboCop stuff here, man.
That would be a
Yeah.
He's fine. He'll be fine. Everything's fine.
that would be a severe condition. Okay. Yeah, you've made an impression.
Oh! And I've got Mechaneck with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow, my neck. Oh, good job.
It's the hanging headlock. Sorry.
Okay, so Fisto, you can decide who goes next.
I'd like to get out of the lava personally.
Mhm.
I'd really like you to get out of the lava too. Could you do that?
Absolutely. So I come raising up out of the lava, it's just kind of sloughing off my armor. The ancient guard knew what they were doing when they built this stuff. And I raise up a lava-nado of around Scareglow, encasing him in a tornado of lava, and just push him through that portal, and he's gone. That's my stunt. I can remove anyone from the field of play.
That's awesome.
So
Okay, well, Scareglow
he's gone, and I'm done.
is gone. Well done.
Okay.
Because screw that guy.
How about,
I'll fix your broken ass character.
did you say I'll fix your broke? Okay, never mind.
Okay. Let's see here. Is that everybody? No, Bo hasn't gone, and Ramman hasn't gone.
And I don't
No,
think
Bo
I have
started
either.
this off, right? Yeah. So is it just Rami?
I don't
Did
think
Mechaneck do anything?
I
I
just
don't think so.
defended.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Jimmy, who goes next?
Let's get Ramman into the mix.
Making things worse. So let's see. I guess I don't
Pick
want
a
to
target and hit it with your head.
Yeah. Well, I could do the whole flying tackle thing and try and get the Genesis Stone, but I don't know what if I fail, will that drop us both into the lava, or that's So it's just floating there, and is it just out over the lava, or is it
Yeah.
over a
It's-
pedestal? Oh wow.
No, there's no.
It's in the center of this bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a circular like platform in the center is a drop down into lava. Again, picture the dark crystal.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Only the crystal this time, the stone is much smaller.
Right.
You can hold it with your hand, but it's just sort of hovering there over this chasm.
let's see here. I can reach any singular object or opponent within the zone
Yeah.
using my spring-coiled leg aspect. So I could get to the stone, and then just with the goal to be to book it after that, or are we still trying to keep it away from?
Yeah, you could book it.
Okay, I mean,
there is a portal on the other side of the room.
that just had a volcano guy go through it, didn't it?
That's true, though.
Yeah.
And you don't really know where that portal goes.
Yeah, but it's the only exit, isn't it? Other than the way we came.
Well, it's the only obvious exit.
Yeah.
He's gonna be flying for a while. He's not waiting on the other side.
No, that is true.
Okay. Well, then I will just try and get a hold of that stone there. So I can get out to that. I suppose what I need to just roll approach and discipline on that as well.
Yeah.
Or how do you want to?
Yeah. I mean, that's everything in the game. So approach
Okay.
discipline.
Okay, we'll do the 12 and. I'm gonna say he's gonna try and be quick. I mean, I could do forceful, but really, I don't think that fits the thing there. So let's see dice.
That
I
makes
got a
sense.
16 on that.
Springing and then trying
Grab.
to catch the ball in midair and
Yep.
heading over. Okay, so with a 16, you grab the stone and land next to Trapjaw,
Okay.
whose jaw is no longer trapped. Or if you succeed with style, you could make it through the portal.
And let's see. To get to that, I have to burn how many demon dice?
Well, you need a total of 4.
A total of, okay. I have 1 face die left, if that would work. But
you've already rolled, so you can't use your face.
These are all demon dice. Whatever you got
Okay.
left.
All right, let's do one. We'll do at least one.
All right.
D6. Why not? We'll do a shot. 5.
That is enough.
Woo!
Yeah.
You land through the portal,
Okay.
and
So I'm no longer causing trouble back there.
that's right.
I'm now making things worse over here.
Yeah.
But at least there's no lava that I'm aware of, other than the stuff that just got shoved through, attached to a glowing skeleton.
That's right. Yep.
Good.
So on the other side, you do notice that there is a glowing tornado way off in the distance.
SUB team.
And with that, all your opponents just kind of look defeated, and Trapjaw picks up his jaw and turns and
No, I feel bad.
and goes through the
Charlie Brown's his way off.
yeah.
You are muted, Christian.
I didn't
Oh, there we go.
on the fist. Sorry about that, TJ.
And so Mamba saunters over to Bo and says, "So what are you doing later?"
Well, right now I gotta hang with my boys. Yeah, we're getting out of here, and but I feel like we had something special. I just
Okay.
hit me with your number, I guess, or I'll come and sing love songs under your snake
Yeah.
nest.
I was
Get back from Etheria.
I was going to try and join up with Skeletor, and he seemed like have a really good thing going here, but I don't know, you guys really impressed me, and maybe I'm looking at the wrong side.
No. Our side does have dental.
Hmm.
And action figure
And
lines.
the most powerful man in the universe.
And the second most.
Most powerful.
I mean, I come. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
All right. So you the scene cuts, and you're back at Castle Grayskull. in front of the sorceress, and Rami is presenting her with the Genesis Stone, which she uses her sorcery and lifts it up as it's glowing, and she causes a portal to open to the side, which looks like a floor-to-ceiling television screen, really. And then He-Man walks through, and with Battlecat and Man-at-Arms and Tila. And he says, "Oh, well, I'm glad you were successful. We had a heck of a time trying to find our way home. I already sent Adam back to the palace, so you can meet him there."
Good thinking. He doesn't need to be involved in this business.
Yeah. And that's the end of it. So
B team.
yeah.
It's not the end of it. What lesson have we learned?
That's
What's the moral?
That's my next thing. Okay, so
I mean, the lesson I learned is that love conquers all.
yeah. So
I learned that lava conquers a lot of things too.
you guys
And
have
the volcanic gases apparently aren't a thing. That's cool.
yeah. You guys have to decide what the moral of this adventure is, what the moral of this story is for the kids at home.
Ooh.
Based on what you learned today.
You can't judge a book by its lover.
Ooh.
That's good.
Somebody say more about that.
On today's episode, I think we learned that some people are guided less by evil and more by thirst.
I love it. Till next time. Hey, man.
Nothing about sticking your neck out for your friends.
That's good.
Was great.
B team.
Does not mean that you have your very own special powers.
That's right.
Embodiment of the universe.
I did have to change Bo's concept aspect, because what we were doing is we were taking the description that was on the packaging of the toy.
It was beautiful.
And
you should have left it the way I had it.
Oh, it was terrible though. It was special friend of Tila, or a special friend of She-Ra. Special friend of She-Ra.
No, special friend who helps She-Ra.
Oh, who helps She-Ra. That's right.
Oh, that's awesome.
I added something
figured
like, and also magical archer in parentheses. After that.
The pirate. On She-Ra, do you remember?
Yes.
That is Seahawk.
Seahawk. Yep.
Yes. Okay. Of course. I don't know why I didn't remember that.
I would like to extend extra special thanks to Helen and Aaron. Helen for rocking a mustache. You pulled that shit off. And to Aaron for doing this entire thing with a butt pan on your head. That is dedication.
That's right.
I loved my character.
But seriously, Helen, you might want to consider the mustache just in day-to-day life, because you really make it work.
Like not to like. I have a collection of.
That's not something you want to hear.
Variant facial hair applications. I wish I was joking. No, I really do. From many years in drag, and literally any opportunity, I will jump.
Yeah,
excellent.
That's awesome.
I have to mention the word mustache in front of her. It should be like, I've got my collection. I'll put one on right now.
I probably have one around. I couldn't find it, but I also have somebody knitted me an enormous wizard beard.
Oh, those are cool.
I was doing my research earlier, and at some point, Bo in the episode said, the wise old wizard disguise will work just fine, I think. And I lost my whole mind just in case.
That action figure needs many more accessories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, especially if you're going to be the special friend of She-Ra. Of course, this is the only thing I call Arrow.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, but She-Ra gets the shot.
Yeah.
Not shoot. You know what I mean?
If we're helping, because you're a special friend that helps her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. It was really fun playing with you guys. And
I love how well this system works with He-Man. It's so awesome.
I would love to have any of you back if you like, anytime.
Get rid of me.
Yeah, it's awesome. Next week, we are returning to the world of Demon Hunters for the final adventure that I have written, which promises to be pretty amazing. It involves a cornfield and a shack. And
oh, stop! It involves a cornfield.
And yeah, it's crazy shenanigans and I think you'll love it. I have openings for 2 more players right now. If any of you want to join us, I'm giving you the invitation now. Christian, you want in?
I'll play.
Helen, you want in?
Sure. Unless I think I saw Nathan go up.
I mean, I'm totally interested, but
there'll be more opportunities for sure.
Yeah.
You guys are all invited, but I would love to have the 2 of you. I think you'd make a good addition to the group. What has happened is the chapter row 7 has received a promotion from their last adventure of destroying
got us a promotion,
a kraken and killing 2 teammates.
That's a promotion. Okay.
So apparently that's a thing that worked. So we're 2 more members are going to join. I'll tell you, I'll work with you offline on who you can play. You cannot play a cipher. That's the only requirement. And fair warning, this might go up to 3 sessions. So
bring the mustache.
Just know that's a possible commitment for you. So if you're in, we'd love to have you.
In.
Right on. Okay.
Excellent.
Well, till next week, when we resume Demon Hunters on DG Game Night. Thank you. I don't know where my head is right now.
Where are we?
I don't know what happened.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend.
It was fun.
Great game. Take care.
Yeah,
folks.
thanks for showing up.